come on stage. He's from the
Thank you and good evening. My name is Jesse Lambert, president of the Fort St. John Men's Shed. Tonight, I will break this down into three parts: inspiration, purpose, and application. Firstly, application. I do find it fitting that I am talking to a room full of women about something that was actually started by one. 40 years ago, Maxine Chaseling found and noticed that her father came alive again when she saw him working with his hands. That idea turned into what is now a worldwide movement called Men's Shed. For me personally, inspiration is a little closer to home. I was raised by my grandfather, a man with tremendous purpose. He spent his life building roads, highways, and major construction projects across the region. He led crews of men who built things we use every day. Later in life, he was forced into retirement, and after 60 years, he was referred to as a liability. Overnight, his purpose disappeared, and within 2 years, he passed away. I watched a strong man become a fraction of who I'd always known him to be. Not because he lost character, because he lost drive. Which brings me to our purpose. For many men, work is more than just a job. It's identity, routine. It's how we contribute and provide. It's how we know where we fit. When that changes through age or injury or loss, many men do not know what to do with that. And we tend to deal with things a little differently than women. Most men won't sit down face to face and say, "I'm struggling." That would be too easy. But they will show up and say, "What are we building?" This is the purpose of the Men's Shed. It's not just woodworking or building projects. It's more than just fixing things. It's creating a place where men can belong, a place where skills are shared, where experience matters, and where young men can learn, a place where conversation can happen naturally without pressure. Because the reality is that many men are carrying things they will never say aloud. Some are lonely, or grieving, some are retired and just trying to figure out what to do now that the job is gone. Many of them would never walk into a counseling room. They will walk into a shop. A place where something is being built, where the coffee is on, tools are out, and there's somebody just to say, "Hey, I'm glad you made it." Brings me to the third part, our application. What does that actually look like? It looks like men building together in a purpose-filled shop. Mentorship, skills being passed down from one generation to the next. Community projects, helping someone who simply needs a hand. Volunteer events where we can share work, meals, and stories. Men who were once isolated now become part of something much bigger than themselves. The impact reaches families, neighbors, communities, organizations, and young people. Anyone who needs something built, fixed, repaired, or cared about. And that's what you've been seeing in the photos behind me. And it's working. This is not theory. It is happening. If you're sitting here tonight thinking about your husband, your dad, your son, your brother, or any man in your life who could benefit from purpose, community, and a place to belong, then you already understand why this matters. Every community needs a place where men can gather, contribute, and stay connected. And at Fort St. John, that place is the Men's Shed. I know we're here tonight asking for your support, but more than anything, what we're asking is that you care. So I want to thank the 100 Women Who Care board for nominating us, giving us the opportunity to share our story tonight. And I want to thank each and every one of you, not just for being here, but for caring about the kind of community we live in. Thank you for your time.
This is the Hackberry Men's Shed. This is the first shed